Hey everyone, it's the new year. January is finally here, which means later this month, Baiken will finally be coming out on Strive. And today I want to talk about something that I've been thinking about a lot. What changes I actually want to see with Baiken being, brought into the new game. With Strive coming out last year, a lot of characters got changed. Some got kind of soul level changes where their supers got changed up, but most of their moveset stayed relatively similar. While others, like Ramlethal Valentine, got completely reworked from the head down, having, the most core things that go on with their character changed. So, I, as someone who has been playing a lot of Baiken, especially recently, want to talk about what I think would be good changes. I made a video a couple days ago where I was kind of practicing Baiken a little bit on Guilty Gear Accent Core. After last video, the last one I uploaded where I played her again on Accent Core, I've been playing her a lot on Exard as well. And I've really gotten to learn a lot of her moveset. Most of her kit, as of Exard, would be completely fine for Strive, save for a few small changes that are kind of in theme with all the other characters of Strive. The first of which will be Baiken's Down Heavy. In Strive, Down Heavy is almost universally an uppercut move of some degree that can knock people out of close range air. So it's usually a pretty good anti-air move that knocks up so that you can do air combos. Baiken's Down Heavy, as of Exard, is a low, albeit long-reaching move that has no knock-up and is an exclusively low attack with a very low hitbox. And that would work fine. Giving her some degree of anti-air, however, would be smart in my opinion. And I think the best way for them to fix this would be to swap the inputs for two of her moves. I think that they should swap her jumping uppercut move that she does off of Suzerain with her down heavy, so that she would have a low from Suzerain and an uppercut down heavy. It wouldn't change much in all honesty, but I feel like it would make her moveset a little bit more in line with the others, so people who per se haven't played Baiken before would have a little bit of an easier time getting into her with her combos coming off of a different character in Strive. So I just feel like that would be a change that would make her a little bit more accessible for people who haven't been playing her as much as people like I have. The second change that I think they should do for Baiken would be her supers. As of Exard, Baiken's supers are very simple. She has a very simple 3-hit combo that she initiates by double quarter circle slashing. Very straightforward move, very decent damage. And her second heavy is a more input heavy Suzerain into double quarter circle forward heavy during Suzerain's animation. It's an amazing super, it really is, and I feel like it should remain pretty much exactly as it is, which is a counter super. However, if they want people who are a little more casual to be able to use it regularly, they might need to shorten or change the input, because it does have a pretty small window. It's not that bad, but for someone who is a little bit more casual, it might be hard to regularly and accurately get that combo off. However, in Strive there are a lot of very cinematic heavy supers that remind me of the insta-kill animations in Exard. As such, I think that Baiken's insta-kill animations should be swapped in as a super. Her 3-hit slash ability functions nearly exactly like Ramlethal's 3-hit input with the quarter circle back punch. And seeing as how Baiken doesn't currently have any moves assigned to her quarter circle back punch, I feel like they should change her super, excuse me for butchering this, the Tsurane Sanzu Watashi, into a normal move. Now, before you try and say, but it's a super, it would be way too much damage. In Strive, everyone does insane damage with the most basic of combos. The amount of damage that Ramlethal does off of her 3-hit combo is pretty damn close to the amount of damage that Baiken does with her super. If you put them side by side. It's not that far off, it would be completely in line. And then having her insta-kill input would be the same, double quarter circle forward heavy. It could literally function identically to Faust, who also has a super where if he hits low, and if it lands, it does basically a short film. Her insta-kill animation is just too badass. It comes to mind every time I think of Baiken. it would be a terrible loss for them to miss out on it. Plus the insta-kill win, like, shot, the frame, you know which one I'm talking about? Small changes like hitbox and frame data aside, there really isn't much else that I think needs to be changed. And honestly, like I said, she doesn't need either of those changes in the first place. They're just changes that I, as a Baiken player who has been playing a lot of the character, would love to see when she comes into Strive. I am very excited for her, as I'm sure a lot of you are as well if you clicked on this video. I enjoy all of her other inputs, and hope she remains true to what she was. Otherwise, the hours I've spent practicing her were... Uh-oh.